tama po kinakabahan. Oh, hi! Good morning, everyone! Happy Sunday!
And happy holidays still!
Happy holidays still! It's still Christmas, Christmas feeling pa rin sa OAGOT, over a glass or two. But guys, this time, we will not speak a lot of Tagalog. We will speak a lot, mostly English. It's because our special guest can't understand and speak Tagalog, but oh my God, it's so worth it because he's so beautiful.
It's a nosebleed Sunday afternoon.
OMG, I swear. I was like starstruck and stunned. J-Cas couldn't even speak. He was just like...
I bet he just woke up, but he's still so guapo.
OMG,
So
I know,
handsome.
a Hollywood actor, FilAm Hollywood Actor.
Yes.
Wow. So I hope everyone are awake right now. It's 2:00. So anyways, good morning po sa aming The Rest USA. It's 10:09 p.m. And it's what? 11 a.m. in California. And it's 3 a.m.
It's
in the
dawn
Philippines.
in the Philippines.
I know. So you know what? Next time we're gonna do it like in the evening if we will have a part 2 with our
But
very
it's
special
okay because
guest.
you know what? This is a podcast anyway. They'll catch it later.
Exactly. They will catch it
when
later.
they wake up in the Philippines.
In the Philippines, yes. Anyways, I hope you guys are tuning in please feel free to ask any questions because I swear you've seen this beautiful, good-looking Filipino American in a lot of movies in the Hollywood, right? Like one of the maybe we were watching it last night, J-Cas eh. Ano yun?
Good trouble.
Yes. Oh my God, ang gwapo. Sobrang namamatay. Sana naintindihan niya, ang gwapo-gwapo mo. So anyways, kay J-Cas, introduce our special guest
Ay, hindi mo
for
ako
today.
pinag-greet?
Ay, sorry pala, go!
Ayan, sabi ko sa'yo wala ka sa sarili mo eh.
Wala kasi ang gwapo eh. Natutuloy ako.
Good morning po sa lahat ng mga Filipinos and non-Filipinos in different time zones, in different continents, in different galaxies. It is whole wide universe!
Verse.
Okay, at diretso na tayo.
Teka, we would like to say Sophia Lim.
ngayon.
Sophia Lim. Oo. Beautiful people,
Sophia.
Jessie and J-Cas. Hello. Oh, okay. Oh, Mark is watching and Kuya Joy is watching. Kuya Joy, you're home na. Ate Eva, Merry Christmas to you guys. So anyways, go ahead, J-Cas.
Yes, we can't wait.
Yes.
Our very handsome guest is a Filipino-American originally from Suffolk, New York. He has graduated from Hamilton College with a degree in biology. He was in graduate school for medicine when he was discovered by a British film director in New York City who encouraged him to seriously pursue an acting career. Ever since then, he has been acting and modeling full-time. When not in front of the camera, this hunk enjoys sailing, playing soccer, and spending time with his family. He has numerous Hollywood projects, like his guesting on Will and Grace, his role as Sandy since 2017 till now in Tyler Perry's The Haves and Have-Not series on the Oprah Winfrey Network or OWN. And of course as Brian on the super fun dramedy series Good Trouble. Friends, let's get to know more of this beautiful and talented man, Mr. Michael Galante!
That is the most fabulous intro I've ever had in the history of my career. I know, right? Your energy is so infectious. It's so wonderful to be on here. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my God, it's an honor.
I know, Michael, we just got out of the asylum.
I know, exactly.
The two of us.
That's funny. That is funny.
I know. And we would like to say thank you to MJ Racadio.
Yes,
Yo,
MJ, thank
For
you.
introducing, oh my God, this
wonderful
Michael
guy.
Galante to us.
Yeah.
Batiin mo siya.
Sir, would you like to say hi to everyone, especially the Filipinos who's watching all over the world?
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me on, and to any of you who do watch any of my shows or any of my films, I appreciate it. Much love to you during this holiday season. Okay, I forget the word for love in Tagalog. I should know that.
Mahal?
Mahal.
Mahal. Lots of mahal to you and your
Mahal
family.
kita.
Mahal kita.
Yes, there you go.
Mahal din
Yeah,
kita,
I
Michael.
used to
Yes.
also scream mabuhay whenever my mother and I would get excited. I'd go mabuhay. It was just something I would like to scream because it was something that was energetic and a nice word, a fun word for me to say.
I know you are. I swear, we were just like starstruck. Oh my God, he's a good looking human being.
Now, I do understand the word guapo, so whenever you say that, I do hear that. So I do want to know that.
So you know that
we were
you're
talking about
guapo.
you. We were
You are
objectifying you
guapo.
earlier. Yes.
Yes, you
Yes.
are so guapo. My God.
There are a
So-
few words I do know. Like I said, like certain foods and some certain words. Like I call my mother Maganda. Like that's just
Yes.
like my favorite word because it brings a smile to her face. So Maganda, I always say very elegantly and very beautifully. I try to pronounce it perfectly when I say it to her.
Okay. Can you say maganda si Jcas?
Maganda. Maganda si chicas. Yes.
There you go.
I will take that even if you were saying that while you were laughing. Because I also say that in front of the mirror and I laugh too. Then the mirror cracks. You know?
Oh my God. Before we ask any questions, before we start, do you have anything that you're drinking? Do you
I'm drinking coffee right now.
I know. I wish we I know. I wish like next time we will do it like in the evening.
Michael,
Yes.
I'm also drinking coffee, but because I'm also prepared because it's you. I have my wine from last night. So
I
it's
know.
Wow.
okay.
Oh my-
So I'm gonna drink wine first.
I know. So next
Interchanging
time
with coffee.
next time we will have a drink like during the interview.
Okay, alright.
Yes, there.
Okay, okay.
Anyways, okay. So guys, sa lahat ng Filipino all over the world, let's all welcome Mr. Michael Galante. Welcome to Over a Glass or Two.
Cheers! Clink, clink, clink.
Cling, cling, cling. Okay. Can we have a
class picture.
A class picture. We always have a class picture.
Sure.
Oh, wait, it's just a snapshot. You want to raise your coffee,
Yeah,
and it
here
will.
we go.
Yes, there you go. 1, 2, 3. Ayan. My God. So okay. So you don't understand Tagalog. You don't. So your mom doing.
So I have a
yeah.
question for you. Is this like screwing up your whole show because like all of your fans are only speak Tagalog or they only?
Oh no 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 no! All our
They're
friends.
probably watching, being like, "What is who? Why are they having this guy on?"
Oh no! Actually, we interviewed a lot of Adam J. No, even a lot of non-Filipinos. It's starting actually January.
I just
Oh no!
You will never ruin anything, Michael.
Trust me, you will never ever. Yeah. Oh
No, because our show, since the pandemic, we started really interviewing celebrity Filipinos, of course, in the Philippines, and we intertwine it with local celebrities here. In the US and in between also is really in just inspiring people even if you're not a celebrity.
yes.
Yeah.
Or
I
even
love the message that you're spreading.
yeah.
It's
Or even if
you
it's
should
not.
be promoting Filipinos and Filipino culture. There's not enough of us in this industry.
Yes,
I think it's
representation.
Representation. It's very.
There you go.
It's very dear to my heart. It actually inspires me to keep doing what I'm doing too because there's not enough Filipinos on television. There's not enough here. So I'm trying to represent our culture and this culture as well in this industry.
Oh my God.
And Michael, in the Philippines, when they see this later and this becomes an audio podcast as well, most Filipinos really understand English as well, so that's fine.
So don't worry. Yes,
sure.
don't
And
worry.
even if they don't understand, they'll just look at you. Thank you very much.
You're like my new best friend.
Exactly.
Since yesterday.
We can actually meet in real and actually have a drink. I would love to do that.
Oh, definitely. Wait, you're originally from New York,
From
right?
New York? Are you kidding me? I love New York. New York was.
Oh
where I
my
lived there.
God.
I lived in downtown Manhattan for 7 years. It was some of the best times of my life.
But you were born.
down in Soho. But I was born in New Jersey, but grew up in upstate New York. So my family's all there. Everyone's really there. I'm here because of work, but I miss New York like crazy.
When did you move to California, to Los
2013, I
Angeles?
moved in 2013, I packed up all my stuff and moved out of my apartment downtown and drove out here. It was that was a surreal experience and scary. It was scary. I didn't really know anyone in California and leaving my wonderful life. I had a wonderful life and I was in Soho. I lived in Soho with my friends. I was working. I was making some money. It was going well, but I knew if I really wanted to take this serious and do this career seriously in the right way, I had to move, and I did, and it worked out. But I still love those. I miss those New York City streets. I miss the subway. I miss the food. The food.
The food.
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh my God.
When did you move? Wait, what made? I know the reason why you move. It's
So-
because of the movies
I
and all,
wanted
right?
to move, yeah, I had to move to LA no matter what because there's more film and television in Los Angeles. There's just more for it. I was doing work in New York and booking some roles, and I made enough money where I was like, all right, if you're gonna do it, this is the time to do it. So I told my parents, I told my friends, I said, I gotta go. And I packed up my car and drove out. It took me like 12, 13 days, journeyed to LA and then set up there and started. It all worked out. I'm very grateful because it's not always the case.
Wow.
I took every cent that I had and put it into the trip and then investing into setting up myself in Los Angeles. And I started working here. And then it's been really, really good. Very, very grateful. A lot of hard work, a lot of heartache, a lot of no's, but I stayed in it, and now I'm in a pretty good place, and I'm extremely grateful. Always grateful.
But tell us, okay.
Yeah.
I know you're a good actor, right? But how did it started when you were younger? Because I know you have a Filipino mother, right? And
So I was supposed to be a doctor. My mom is a nurse. My father's a doctor, and they're like, "Well, you're going to be a physician because this is what you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be a professional." And I was like, it wasn't really. I wasn't great in school. I wasn't a great student. Like I got decent grades, but I was joking around. I was like JCass having fun. I was like, that was me. Always wanting to have a good time. Always wanting to not pay attention and just go have fun with my friends. I was trying to get into dental school at the time, and I didn't like it at all. Like everyone was smarter than me. Everyone was kind of very into their studies, and I wanted to go have a drink or two, or socialize. So I moved to New York. My friend said, "You want to come live in New York for a little while for cheap rent?" How am I supposed to turn that down? So while I was there, I kind of met some people, and I always had maybe a little bit of desire to do art. But then I got into it, started taking my first acting class, and I was like, oh, okay, this is it. If I can make money doing this, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And it worked out. I'm very grateful. It's very lucky,
Wow. So what about your family? Were they like, 'cause especially the mother, the Filipino mother, they were like, are you going?
Why are you leaving?
Why are you leaving
Why
us?
are you leaving? Why you're going to be broke? They thought I was going to be homeless, because they're like,
you will not eat my adobo anymore.
Yes, exactly. No, and they missed me when I left. But I said to them, listen, I love you so much. You're my parents. I will never not love you, but you got to give me a chance. Let me try this and let me see what happens. If it doesn't work out, I'll go back to dental school. I'll go be a doctor, but just let me see what happens. And it worked out. So very, very, very lucky. And now my mom is like my biggest fan. She watches being on. She's like, when are you on TV? I want to watch. I'm like, okay, Mom, I'll let you know. I'll let you know. So they're very supportive. They're supportive now.
Have you been to the Philippines?
Once when I was 6 years old. It was not great.
Wow.
My grandmother was dying, so we all went over there. My mom's from Pangasinan in I guess near Baguio. So we were there, but we got to go to 100 Islands, which was that was incredible to me.
Oh wow!
You remember it at 6 years
I
old?
haven't been there.
I was unbelievable. 100 Islands. But what I do now, I want to go back to the Philippines, to that similar area, but I need to check out Palawan and that whole the white sand beaches. That looks like paradise to me. What's it called?
Balisin and Boracay.
Boracay.
Yeah.
Boracay. I need to go check that out because it looks unbelievable.
I know, but how come you never? I know your mom is Filipina. She never at least tried to force you. Usually, mom, come on, if you want to be an actor, just go to the Philippines. It will be because most typical Filipino mother
always would say that. They say you should go to the Philippines. Well, hey, I didn't speak the language, but then she says it doesn't matter. I go, what do you mean it doesn't matter? How can I get to start speaking English on these Philippine shows? She's like, it doesn't matter. They'll be fine. You'll be fine. But I never pursued it. I came here instead. But this is where you have to be. Los Angeles is where the epicenter of entertainment is. So I have to be here.
So, Michael, when you were still in, when you were younger, and then also in dental school.
Yes, look at you! You have that mischievous smile, man. I love it.
You know what's coming.
You got that thing about
You know what's coming.
Absolutely love it. You're so fun. It's like,
You already know. You already know who I am. So this is it. When you were growing up and up to dental school, were you already the hunk? Between your circle of friends.
Yeah.
I wasn't the hunk. I mean, I definitely was more outgoing than everybody, and I'm not. I love people. I'm a very social animal. I love enjoying
Oh,
being
like
around
this.
people. Oh my God, you guys can do that? You can
Yes.
Oh, boy.
Yes.
You know what gave me a good sense of confidence, self-esteem from when I was younger was soccer. I was a really, really strong soccer player. So because of this, I walked around thinking, I was really good at soccer. I was really good at sports. I was getting scholarships into high school, and he was helping me, and it got me into college. So I walked around thinking, I was like a stud. That's good and bad, because being overconfident is not good. And this career actually humbled me because in the beginning, it's very, very difficult. I came to New York City saying, "Oh, acting, this is easy. I'm going to come in here and be in all the movies and be a big star." It's not how it works. It is hard work. It is determination. It is persistence. You have to keep going no matter what. If your heart is in it and you believe in yourself and you believe in it and you want to do it, there's no excuse but hard work to achieve your goals. So that's how I approach life now. So it kicked me in the butt, in the beginning years because I was making no money. It's just hard to book roles in entertainment. Now I'm working steadily. So extremely grateful and blessed, and I've enjoyed the journey.
But wait, when you first started, you never thought about like just sticking in New York? Because there's a lot of like acting classes, and instead of going to LA.
So a lot of New York actors are theater actors. There's a lot of Broadway singing, dancing. I can't sing and dance. I mean, when I drink, I can dance, but I can't like professionally. I'm not like a dancer, or I don't have a wonderful voice to sing. So theater in New York is very serious, and it's a very lovely community, and you can make a lot of money doing that. But everyone kept saying, you're more of a film and TV guy. You should probably get to Los Angeles. So in the back of my head for like 5 or 7 years while I was in New York, I was like, I'm gonna eventually have to move to Los Angeles. Did I want to? No. Did I want to leave my family? No. My mother is dear to me. My family is dear to me, but I had to do it, and I did it, and it worked out. Thank God.
Do you have like a lot of Filipino relatives here in New York?
I do. They're all in Hawaii. Everyone's in Hawaii.
Oh wow! What about there? What about in California?
Not
and
really
Los
in
Angeles?
California. A few, not many in Los Angeles. They're all in Hawaii. I have like 40 cousins. They're all in Hawaii, which is nice because when I get to go to Hawaii, I get to see them and go visit Hawaii, which is always beautiful. Hawaii is it's a paradise. I absolutely love Hawaii.
But speaking of earlier that you mentioned that it's hard work and no money and all. Did you ever try that? Because whenever we go to New York City and we go to restaurants, right, and we've seen those beautiful, waitresses and waiters, and they're like so good looking. But we were like, I bet that's a model. So did you ever have that day job? Because that's mostly that's what they do.
I waited tables in restaurants for 10 years. Before
really?
100%. That was how I supported myself through that. And but then eventually, so let's say your full-time job at that point is a waiter, it takes up 100% of your time. Every year, as I get more and more acting work, it would go down to like 90%, then 60, then 40. And then all of a sudden, oh wow, you're making enough money and you'll never have to do that again, hopefully. So it was all, I was waiting tables. I was up till 2, 3 in the morning, sometimes at the bar, cleaning up, thinking, it's okay. This is temporary. The key was you had to keep your mind in, this is a temporary thing. It's not going to be the rest of your life. You just have to grind through it. It's what you have to do to survive. So I did. Yeah, I didn't go from like, zero. A lot of you hear about overnight success. For me, there was no overnight success. It wasn't like I get a role and all of a sudden you have $1 million in your bank account. That's not how it worked for me. I worked literally doggedly for every single role, a minor role, up to a speaking role, up to an under 5, up to a guest star, up to a recurring. And now I'm recurring on 2 television shows. I'm auditioning for movies, and I don't have to, wait tables anymore. So again, extremely grateful and blessed, and just always have gratitude for where I am in life right now. Extremely grateful.
I know, but there's a British person who discovered you. Tell us that story. Walk us through that story.
I was in a restaurant. I was having drinks with my girlfriend at the time, and this British guy, I'm not going to name him, but he's a pretty well-known British director. He looked at me. I kind of looked at him, and he said, "Are you an actor?" I said, "No, I'm in dental school. I'm actually a student." And he's like, "I've got a role. I'm a film director, and I didn't really believe him. I didn't really, because people say lots of things,
Yes.
People, I'm sure, say I'm this, I'm that, and it's all, they lie, But I found out later, he told me, I've got a role in this movie. You might be able to play the part. He gave me his card. I thought he was full of shit. And then, sorry, I didn't mean to curse.
No, that's fine.
It's okay. Don't worry.
This is that kind of
can
show.
say shit, whatever.
There are no rules here.
There's no rules. Okay.
And then I looked him up. He was actually a legit director. So I started working with him on this role for this film. I actually didn't get the role. It went to a name. But that's when I was like, this whole art and the craft of acting is something that is very interesting and very fun for me. Like being able to get lost in art and creativity, all of your problems go away. I don't know if you've experienced that or anything, but when you're doing something you absolutely love, all of your problems go away.
Exactly. Yes.
Like you guys right now, while you're doing this, you're not thinking about anything but this. It makes you happy. I can see the smile on your face. I can see how happy you are. You're always happy, but I get.
Well, I'm extra happy today.
I know. So when you're in doing what you love, there is no feeling like it. So after that experience of going through classes and sessions with him and working on this character and this role, I said to myself, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. And I just started pursuing it. Literally from that day on, I said, I'm going to do this. It might take a while. It might happen overnight. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to make money at it, and I'm going to make it happen. And I ended up doing it. So it's amazing. I still can't believe it sometimes. When I'm on these sets around these people and, doing it in LA, I'm like, wow, this is literally, I had no idea this was going to be my life. So again, grateful for the universe.
Exactly. My God, we are so grateful too. Because imagine if you listen to your family, the Filipino family that go to the Philippines and be an actor. I'm sure definitely 110% you'll be so famous in the Philippines.
Yeah.
But it's
Definitely.
different. It's Hollywood, dude. It's
my
Hollywood.
Those the super
teleseries,
The
teledramas, soap operas,
telenovelas, yes.
All those people are beautiful. The men, the women, I'm watching these shows. I'm like, they're all like perfect looking. It's amazing.
Yeah, but hey, you know what? It's never too late.
No, I can still go.
It's never too late. Oh, especially, oh my God, with your connections and our connections.
I mean, Michael, okay, you are already a Hollywood actor.
Come on.
You got out of the struggle phase, thank God. And
you have to teach me Tagalog. I have to learn Tagalog.
No, the thing is, the thing is, immediately when you land in the Philippines, you will be booked in a film, in a series. You will speak English, and your lines will be English. But
it doesn't matter.
You will have to learn. That's how it's going to be.
And then I could vacation in Boracay. You see?
Oh, there you go. Oh, wait, Mark. Mark has a question, which is our dearest friend. He's a huge fan of yours. Where did you take your acting classes? What acting company helped you with your Hollywood career?
Hi, Mark. How are you? I took classes at a place called Terry Schreiber Studio in New York City. It's a theater studio. Edward Norton is the famous student that went there. He was amazing. I studied with his teacher, and that gave me the foundation for the craft. There was a lot of theater work, but in theater you learn the basis of acting, what the originals of acting, and then you could translate those skills once you've done a lot of it to film and television, because it's a different medium. Theater versus film and TV. But there's lots of wonderful classes in Los Angeles, but where I first learned about acting was at Terry Schreiber in New York City. It's still there. It's an amazing studio.
Oh, wow. What about a question? Oh, wait, hold on. Now, Lali's asking, actually, Lali also, Amante is from Manhattan, New York. He's, oh my God, a big fan of yours.
Lali is a friend to the show and sometimes guest hosts with us.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
Great.
Yes, she's asking, OMG, I think I met him on Bumble already. Are you single?
Are you on Bumble?
I am not on Bumble. Absolutely
oh my!
Not.
Wait.
I am not single. I am not.
You're not. Sorry, guys. Are you married?
Sorry. No, I'm not married, but I have a lovely girlfriend / life partner that I have out here.
Okay, all the gays' hearts just broke right now.
I know. Oh my God! So is she Filipina or not?
She's not. She's an American girl from the Midwest, and she's been
an actress.
She's not an actress. She's a producer, actually.
Oh,
Better.
Yeah. No, she produces. No.
No. You caught that. Wait.
I know. Just kidding.
We're
Okay.
on separate sides. She's a producer. I'm an actor. We've only worked. It's funny. People are like, did you work together? We've only worked together a couple times. But she's an amazing. I met her when I first got here, and it's hard to find good people.
Sure.
I don't know if in this world, in this industry, sometimes there's some people you just can't trust, and it's hard to find the real people who you genuinely can say, oh, this person has my back, or this person has my genuine good interests.
True.
And there's not many like that, and I found that with her. So once you find that, you don't want to let go of it. So I'm very, very happy. And you need emotional support when in this industry, and in life, you need that, whether it's family or your dog, or you need a companion, because life is hard. People come and they're like, your life is so great. You make money, you're on TV. God, you have a dream life. And I want to tell them, I'm just like you. We all have our things. With life, it can hit you in many different ways, with death and loss. And, I lost my grandmother over Thanksgiving. It was horrible.
I'm so sorry to hear.
Yeah, it's one of the saddest moments of my life, was dealing with that. So yes, I'm on television and I'm working in the industry, but I have feelings, I experience loss and grief just like everyone else. So it's important to have emotional support in any form, and especially during this pandemic. Are you kidding me? Like,
exactly.
I can't imagine, dealing with this, having to deal with this on my own. So I'm just extremely grateful that I'm lucky that I have a life partner that I can bounce my problems off with, because it's tough. We have to navigate this life. It's not
Imagine
easy.
by yourself. How did you speaking of pandemic, so how was your pandemic life? Like, started since March.
The first few months, how did you handle it?
March 15th, everything shut down. And at that time, I was very healthy. I was very, I was eating healthy. I was on a thing called a keto diet. That went out the window. I ate bread. I ate cake. I was drinking water, pasta, pandesal. I literally
okay.
Pandesal is like my favorite food in the world. I take the pandesal, I toast it, put the butter on. I was eating them every single day, because literally this town shut down. The whole world shut down. No work. You were told to stay in your house. And then, I'm thinking, well, it's over. Life is now over. So I just ate whatever I wanted to. It was not a great time for me. And I'm very active. I have a regiment. I like to exercise. We all have our things, right? A routine. That routine stopped. And that's not good for me. I like to keep with my routine, but I couldn't even go to I box for exercise. I couldn't even go to my boxing gym. Everything shut down. So no exercise, couldn't leave my house. I pretty much sat around and played video games and watched movies and TV and ate and drank. You know what I mean? It wasn't fantastic.
For how long did you do that?
Oh God, I gained 15 pounds. So for about 3 or 4 weeks, I just kind of hung out and played video games and just chilled out on my couch.
Quarantine 15.
Oh wow, true.
Exactly. But after that, I realized, when things started to open up and the weather was getting nice, I'm like, screw this. I started running on my own. I started kind of exercising my safely with the mask. We're trying to be safe. And I just started thinking, okay, this is going to go away. The pandemic's going to go away soon. You need to be ready, because auditions are going to be coming. And then they did. They started to come, and that was good. I actually booked a role recently that I can't really talk about yet. But
it'll be not yet.
Released. Actually, I can say it's on a show called Shameless on Showtime.
Shameless on Showtime. Congratulations.
Wait, so you're still going, aren't they going to be on their final season? I'm not sure.
This is their final season.
Oh, you're in it. Yeah. Oh my God. Big bang.
So it's a wonderful show. That was a wonderful experience, but they're doing taking extreme COVID measures. They've been extremely safe. The protocols are all there. It was a wonderful set to work on. So I'm very excited and proud. It's a really good show. It's wonderful cast, talented people. So
it's the most ridiculous show ever. It's
the most ridiculous
it's
show
so bad.
It's so
good.
That. Is it good? Is it really that good? I'm gonna watch that. Oh wow!
I haven't,
especially that you're in it.
I'm
definitely.
probably late like a season. So because there's a lot. Admit it. There is a ton of beautiful shows right now.
Yes.
on TV and stream platforms, right? So you can't just.
100%.
What am I gonna watch? Oh my god!
I know.
Did you see a show called The Undoing? Did you watch The Undoing on HBO with
No, not yet.
Nicole Kidman and Hugh Grant? It's
Oh!
unbelievable.
Undoing.
I heard about it.
Yeah, unbelievable. Check it out. Nicole Kidman, the both of them. It's like a master class in acting with a good story. It's based in New York. You guys are gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Oh my god!
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. You'll watch the whole thing straight through. It's like totally binge worthy. You'll check it out.
Oh my god. You know what? Yeah, we will definitely watch
But
it.
speaking of shows, okay, I know you did your thing. You were a struggling actor.
Yeah.
What was that big break that you can say that made it happen for
That
you?
everyone notice it.
Yeah.
I would say it was probably Good Trouble or
Good Trouble.
Probably Good Trouble started to really, because I had done a recurring role in Freeform called Switched at Birth. Wonderful show. But the show that I think people started to notice was Good Trouble, where I played Brian, the love interest to Gael, Tommy Martinez.
And wait, I'm dying. Wait, I just watched it last night, and I'm on halfway through episode 4.
Yeah.
This is my show. This is so woke.
It's a wonderful show. It's well written. It tells incredible storylines, relevant storylines. Yeah, wait till you see what you'll see what happens.
Wait,
I'm curious.
But I love it because I love it more because when you started to kiss the guy, and I was like, when you started kissing Gael, I was like, yes, Michael.
Yes,
People really loved our relationship on that show. And he's a wonderful guy. That whole cast, because that cast is I liken them to. They were not prima donnas. You know, there's a lot of actors in this business that can be there. They have egos. They think they're above everybody. Every single one of those actors on that show was a new actor. There was their first series regular role.
It's very diverse.
Oh wow!
Very diverse.
I'm gonna watch that. Okay.
You got three. Oh, it's wonderful, and everyone was so humble. It was like really, truly was a family. I have nothing but amazing stories and good things to say about Good Trouble, and grateful that I got to be, a part of it. You'll enjoy it. You're going to enjoy the whole season.
Yeah,
I will definitely watch it.
I saw on your Instagram that you went. Correct me if I'm wrong. That you were passing notes with one of the lead stars, Mariana.
Yeah.
Thank you note.
Yeah.
And she was saying, "I can't wait for you to blow up in here, Michael. They would see your talent in the Good Trouble."
Oh wow!
You're gonna see it. Yeah, she. I wrote a note to her, Sierra Ramirez, and I just said to her, "Thank you so much for sharing," because she was one of the stars of the show. Her and Maya Mitchell, the leads, and I just wanted to make sure she knew how grateful I was to be on with her and let her know it was a wonderful experience. You got to do that. I always do that stuff because you share beautiful moments. You guys probably do the same things. You're sharing art together. It's a special thing. It's a special thing. People don't understand. Like there's a bond that forms when you do that. You're forever going to be connected. You are forever connected to the art, and your hearts are in it, and the passion. It's beautiful. So I made sure she knew how happy I was to get to work with her. It was just a wonderful experience. So Good Trouble was probably I guess you could say a breakout role for me. But
is
it still season 1 though right now? And then there's season 2 coming?
Season 2, I think aired. And then so there's a season 2 as well. Check it out.
Okay, yeah.
So Good Trouble.
I'm binging it.
Okay.
Yeah, binge it.
Just curious. Whenever you have like a role, let's say you're auditioning for a role, like for example, your favorite role, or when you first started, how do you prepare? For a role, like do you have a ritual? Do you spray? What do you do?
No, I study the script numerous times. Like I get the words to where they're just a part of you. You study because I'm not great at memorization, so it was hard for me to remember the lines. So I have to read the script over and over. And once I have the words down, then I put the words away. I start looking and creating this character, meaning I start creating a backstory for him. This beyond the words, beyond he's 5'11" and nice. I take that and extrapolate all the way back to when he was born. I think about how did this guy grow up? Who's his family? What is his family like? What kind of cologne does he wear? What sports does he like? How sensitive is he? How not sensitive is he? So you take all of these attributes and these characteristics, and then you bring them to the table, to me, my present self. Then you say the lines with the given circumstances. Then you have a character. It's not just
wow.
words. It goes way beyond that. You have to create what I call truths. You have to create circumstances that are real in your brain. You have to literally believe. If the character says your mother died in a car crash, you have to think about, what if my mother, God forbid, died in a car crash?
Yeah.
How would that feel? What would I see? What would I experience physically, emotionally, and go through that? That's how you prepare for a role.
Real internalization, basically, is your style.
Yeah.
Internalization
Right.
and endowment. And let's say you were in the hospital for 3 weeks with your mother before she passed away. What does the hospital smell like? What does the doctor look like? What does the
my
machine
God.
sound like? Everything. Those
All
machines.
the elements. Wow.
Ding, 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 and like the heart monitor. What you experience that. If you can experience all these things and endow, it's called endowment. You endow, like this coffee cup. What if this coffee cup was the last coffee that my mother drank? I probably would look at it differently than just this regular Starbucks coffee cup. You know what I'm saying? If you endow everything in the world that you're supposed to be living in with some sort of meaning, it becomes real. That's how I prepare for roles.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
God,
to all
that's
the
so
people
deep.
watching right now, to all the people watching acting, it's not just words, guys. You have to literally endow people and things with meaning, true meaning that can affect you. That's how you do it.
We learned a new word today.
wow.
Everybody,
Endow.
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 I'm sorry, Michael. I'm going to take you to the gutter again because I only know the words, 2 words, well endowed.
Yes,
I know.
exactly.
Thank you.
I just touche.
Yes.
Touche. But also, so for example, like you will have a role. Let's say you have to go to a slums. Let's say in the Philippines. And some actors will just be like, okay, this is. But you will. I'm sure you will literally go to the slums.
You're
and
going to immerse in the
feel and
garbage,
immerse
most
and-
probably.
I haven't done that yet, but so let's say you don't have the ability to actually go to the slums. You have to at least go into your own mind and think about it truthfully about what that would be like. But yeah, there's some actors who can afford to. Robert De Niro for Taxi Driver. It's a famous movie. He literally, I think for a month, rented a cab in New York City and started driving people around so he could experience exactly what it would feel like to be a cab driver. So for me, for my roles, I can't, I'm not method. That's called method acting. I don't do it to that extent, but I do deep and hard work on what this person's life is like on a day-to-day basis. What does he do? What is his routine? What does he experience? How does he see the world? I make sure I do that before I even say the words. Because if you do that and then you say the words, then you've got something that's real. If I just say these words right now without doing that, they're just words.
True.
Truth is truth. When someone says something and it's real and it's truthful, you mean it and it's there. It exists. If I start saying words that I don't really believe or I don't even really know what I'm saying, it's bullshit. And doing that and an audience, it's treating the audience with disrespect because you're trying to trick them and it doesn't work. You know what I mean? You're insulting their intelligence. Watching bad acting is insulting to someone's intelligence. Do you know what I mean?
That's so true.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
He's not trying and just says something and he doesn't mean it. Don't you look at the screen? You're like, I don't believe that guy. I don't believe that his mother just died. I don't believe he's
True.
dying from a disease at all. And it's insulting. So I make sure that it's completely truthful and completely real. And then you can perform and do something with quality.
Wow, we've learned so much from you today.
I love acting. As you can see, I love it. It's my life. And I even when I get the nose, if I audition for something, I always try and keep the work, the quality as high as possible. You have to.
You know what? We can tell because the way you're explaining it, it's like you really feel like what you're explaining. You're trying to, make sure that we all we can envision what you're saying. That's how good you are.
This is really like a craft for you. Like, a real
Yes.
job that you know the ins and outs, you study it and all that.
Wait. Speaking of that you kiss a guy, right? On the series.
Oh, he kissed a lot of guys.
He kissed
in different roles.
Yeah.
Girl,
So wait.
You
So
remember
question:
Baby Daddy was my first one.
I love
Yes.
that. Baby Daddy.
So
Baby
do you
Daddy. Oh my
also
God.
love that episode. They love
Do you also endow? Like, how do you do that?
Ah.
How did you prepare for that?
How many guys do you kiss before?
So when I kiss a guy, I pretend it's a girl. So when I have to play a love interest where it's a man, I pretend the female. So that's what I do. So that's why it looks real on camera because, oh, Talia Martinez, I'm pretending it's a female who's either my girlfriend or whatever, whoever it is. So then I can do that so it looks real. If I was pretending it was a man because I'm not a gay man in real life, I'd probably be nervous. But I just pretend it's a female, and you do it, and you commit to that, and you just go.
And they'd be like, "Yeah, I've done it."
Yeah, because you were an aggressive guy when you guessed it on Big Daddy, right?
Yeah,
big aggressive gay guy on Big Daddy. So
yeah.
And then that's the first one. Tell us about your experience now on Will and Grace then.
Oh my God, yes.
Will and Grace was one of the best acting experiences of my life. And here's why. Every single one of those cast members, Sean Hayes, all of them.
Deborah Messing, all of them.
Deborah Messing, they were comedic geniuses. There is no doubt. Sean Hayes is one of the funniest people you'll ever meet in your life. I mean, literally just unbelievably talented. So when I was on that set, I was starstruck, and that doesn't happen to me because I'm very professional. I understand I'm working with bigger people, but being with Sean Hayes, because I was watching what he was doing and in rehearsal, and I was thinking, are you this guy? And I was trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be professional, but watching him, it was like an acting class. Watching his choices and his process was absolutely incredible. I should have been paying them for me to be on the show. I thought like I was
they're that good.
Because unbelievable.
Yeah, Michael, because Sean's role is really like flaming gay and all that.
Yeah.
Right? But when I watch him guest host in Ellen,
yeah,
he's kind of like subdued and deadpan. Is he like that off when he's off the camera?
He's subdued. He's very subdued and dry. He's not the outgoing.
I know.
It's amazing that he can turn it on and off like that. But brilliant. He's literally.
He has two comedy styles, basically. I think.
Exactly. Right? I agree. He's got that dry, kind of witty, kind of fun, very intelligent humor. But then he's got that like goofy, funny, can be really flamboyant humor as well. The guys, and he was helping me out, And it's funny, during the table read, I was listening to all them do it, and I realized, because I watched the show before, as I was listening, and I'm thinking to myself, as I'm reading the script, and they're sitting around me within 5 or 6 feet. This is before COVID, and I'm sitting there. I'm going, I'm not watching TV, right? I am there with these people as they're doing their lines. It was a very surreal experience dealing with legends. Those guys are comedy legends.
Yeah, they are legends. Yes, yeah.
And I'm sitting there running lines with them. It was it was the first time in my career where I was like, holy shit. Don't fuck.
Oh my God.
Don't fuck this up. And you be like, you have to pinch yourself.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Or like, I made it. Michael Galante made it.
Exactly. A Filipino guy.
It was unbelievable. It was very surreal. But they were so loving and wonderful. Sean was easy to work with. And we had some really funny moments. I hit on him in the bar. That was hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
But speaking of two sides that you're saying, right? Yeah. That you just mentioned. Do you have that, or like, are you the introvert type, the extrovert type?
Are you both?
I can play. I don't know if you've seen there's a new show. Well, not a new show, but the new season of Tyler Perry, The Haves and the Have-Nots. I am playing a bad guy. I mean, I'm playing an angry, possibly abusive, kind of like dark character. So I can play that, and apparently it's very convincing because people are hating on my character. His name's Sandy Malone. He's playing kind of an abusive boyfriend. If you watch some of those clips, it is literally the polar opposite of me playing a gay guy who's really friendly and has an edge and has feelings, but much gentler and warmer than this character, Sandy Malone, that Tyler Perry has me going. It's a complete polar opposite. So I think I can play both. I can.
Wow.
I tap into. Because emotions are emotions, you just have to make it truthful and real for yourself. And in my mind, I think you can play anything. You just have to tap into that place, whether it's you're a warm, gentle, empathetic person, or you're a dark, sadistic, angry. You can just tap into that world and go there. So I think I can play both well. But I do love comedy. I mean, I laughing for me, I want to laugh all day if I could.
So that's your strongest.
You can.
I'm a very warm person. If you look just in general, like, I don't have a bad bone in my body. I would never hurt anyone. I would never physically. I'm not a violent person. I like to err on the side of warm, cordial, friendly guy next door. But they throw me in these characters that are dark and evil sometimes. I don't know what it is. Yeah, they're like, you have to kill them. Now you have to be like sadistic, and it's like, all right, I'll do it. Just really angry. But I guess auditions I can get there. So they cast me. So
You're a Scorpio, right? You're a Scorpio. November 1st is your birthday. Oh wow!
Are Scorpios,
Halloween.
Are Scorpios really jealous?
Actually,
Are you jealous?
Are you
Michael?
jealous? Are you a jealous person?
Absolutely, I can get jealous for sure. I'm a very passionate guy. Like I'm very friendly and warm. Don't get me wrong. But if you cross me or if you kind of screw me over, it's not. That's not good.
Yeah. Because our director is also Scorpio,
so we know.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow! But wait, question. So it seems like you're a very versatile actor. Like you can portray any roles, right? So of all the roles that you portrayed, do you have a favorite one that it's unforgettable?
Wow. So I did a show called it's called Relationship Status with Milo Ventimiglia.
Oh, show that.
Yeah.
Relationship status. Okay.
Him posing with another guy. That's Michael Ventimiglia. Picture.
Yeah, that's Milo.
Yes.
I did a show with him, and the writer was a friend I knew from college. So she actually wrote an episode for me of me. That's Milo. You guys know Milo.
Milo. So handsome as well. Yes.
Milo is another wonderful, wonderful guy. Him, Tyler Perry. These are wonderful men in this industry. Wonderful. And I mean,
he's nice, right?
Milo helped me get a role on Switched at Birth. He knew the character.
Oh, that's how he is too.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if he ever admitted it. No, he did admit it. He made a call and said, Michael, Michael really is solid and you should probably go with him. I found out he did that for me. And that helped change my career. So those kind of phone calls, that kind of help, you don't forget that. So Milo, if you're listening, I appreciate it, buddy.
I love that actors helping fellow actors.
It's very few people.
It doesn't happen like that all the time. When you meet good people, you say, you got to hold on to them. I have a relationship with him like that. I have a relationship with Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry has pretty much changed my life.
Oh my God.
Role, I have now supposed to be one episode or 2 episodes and just a few lines. It's now turned into 21 episodes, a whole storyline, and through multiple seasons of his show.
And showing on Oprah Winfrey Network.
On Oprah, yeah. It's on
Oprah Winfrey, the one that, yeah.
Yeah, you'll see Tuesday. My character is getting into so much trouble. You're gonna love it.
I have to get on to the haves and have
nots. There's so many
I have
we're
to
so
finish
confused.
the trouble first.
The storyline is just getting out of control. I can't talk about it. You'll see. It's like every episode, I just get in more and more trouble. You'll enjoy. But he's another man who's changed my life. To be on 4 seasons of a show like this, multiple episodes, and form a relationship with him, it's a beautiful thing. And it wasn't supposed to be like that. But when you connect with someone and you meet people who are like you, there's just something that happens. And it's wonderful. So anyway, Milo, I was on a show of his called Relationship Status. And the writer is a friend of mine from college. And she wrote an episode for me because I was a big fraternity guy. I was president of my fraternity in college, and I was the big soccer guy. So she wrote an episode about me going back to college, like in a reunion, and going back to my frat house and meeting all the frats, my frat brothers. And it was the most fun because it was just me playing ping pong. I'm trying to have drinks, but my girlfriend's there, my current girlfriend's there. And I'm like, honey, she's like, we have to go now. I'm like, honey, just like 5 more games of Beirut. So we're going around, and it was just so fun and free for me. And I felt so normal because I kind of lived that life of, really bonding with my fraternity brothers and playing the frat guy. It was so fun.
Lambda.
I know, right?
Alpha Phi Papi, something like that. Yes.
Exactly.
Wait, seriously, I just said alam mo. Seriously, it sounded like basing from listening to your story, you sounded like you had a big, beautiful life. Especially you doing your younger days.
You're absolutely right. My parents, they didn't have much, but they gave me everything I needed to succeed in terms of tools of discipline and love and support, and to boost my self-confidence to say, you know what, you can do whatever you want in life. You got to work hard, and you'll have to work hard at it. But if you want to do anything, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it and work hard. And they instilled my Filipino mother. Literally, they call her an angel. She's literally the reason why I'm a semi-decent person. She is loving. She is caring. She is generous. Filipino nurses. What are you gonna say? They're Filipino nurses.
Come on,
Oh my God, right.
All love. So they instilled these values in me. And then my father, gave me the values of like, you got to be tough, you have to be strong, and I think together they gave me all the tools I needed to succeed and to always believe that you could do it. It's going to be hard. You're going to get lots of no's. You're going to get conflict. You're going to get obstacles. But if you believe in yourself, if you continue to work hard and you just do good in this world, karma is real and will come back to you and bless you. And I think so far the universe has been good to me because I've tried to be a good person in my life. That's how I try and live my life, is be good to others, and it comes back. Be generous with others; it'll come back.
It'll come
That's
back
how
to
I
you.
try to live my life. Yeah.
How do you handle rejections? Since your dad just mentioned that to you,
And you went through a lot of that before.
Yes.
In the beginning, I hated it. I would say, "You're not picking me."
Yeah, I was like,
are you
what?
crazy?
Me?
Yeah.
This?
You
No.
But now it's part of the business. If you get a no, you move on. The key is doing your best, because then if you go into an audition, I'm doing my best and I'm feeling the work is amazing and deep and interesting and real. And if they say no, guess what I say? It's okay. On to the next. You know why? Because I can sleep at night knowing I did a great job. I crushed the audition. They didn't like that flavor. Fine. I'm going to move on and get the next one. You have to have that mentality to say, but you only can have that mentality if you know you're truly doing a good job. When you have regrets is when you feel you didn't do a good job. That's when you're like,
True.
I messed it up. I'm not going to get another chance. That doesn't happen anymore because I'm at a level where I'm always making sure the level is high.
So it never came close to that point wherein you want to quit and you want to go back
go
here
back.
in New York.
Mom,
It
just
has to
take
happen.
me back.
Yeah,
It did not, yeah.
There were a couple instances where it was like 3 a.m. after like a 10-hour. No, I was working like a double. I'd worked like 12 hours at the bar. I was exhausted. People were throwing food it was just a miserable shift. And I was thinking, God, this sucks. I'm tired. I can't sleep. I'm doing this all the time just to survive. And I'm like, I could just stop now. But there's something about my spirit or the world or the universe that said, just keep going, because, and my girlfriend always said this to me, this is temporary. The pain will not last. And I think that's a good life lesson. Pain and difficulty, it is temporary. It will go away. It will get better. You just have to fight through it. And I did. And because of that, I'm in a place that's better now, so there's some life lessons to be learned there.
I know that. You know what? A lot of people are commenting. It says, I can feel your energy, your passion in your craft. They're very impressed with your life. Seriously. What about do you have plans of having kids in the near future, or propose to your girlfriend?
No, 100%.
Settle down.
Settle down.
We're very ambitious people, and we've got so much many goals to smash. Like I just start, for me, I've been doing this for 13 years. I'm just starting to feel like I'm getting someplace, meaning like because I have high ambitions. I'd like to do more movies. I want to be a series regular one day, and it will happen in good time. But in the meantime, I've started some other businesses actually. My girlfriend, I don't know if I told you about this, started a company called Shiver Pops, and this is right up your alley.
Oh, what is it?
Shiver Pops are the country America's first frozen sparkling wine popsicle. Yeah, so it's pretty much.
Wait, Shiver like SHIVER?
SHIVR, so no E. If you SHIVR.
Shiver Pops.
They are frozen champagne popsicles, and they're delicious. You guys should try some.
My mouth is watering right now.
Order it.
They're unbelievable. You can go on the way. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, Shiver.
Wow.
Sparkling cocktails. It's Prosecco, imported from Italy, and we have all these different flavors. And they're selling online. We're sold out right now, but we were going to do it before the pandemic. You see, take a look. There's a tube with frozen Prosecco in it, natural ingredients, gluten-free. You guys are going to love them. There's a rosé. There's a mimosa.
Oh my God, definitely.
And there's a lemon. Oh, you're gonna go nuts. So I'll get you guys some. You'll
please, and we will definitely post it and boost it.
Enjoy them. Yeah, it's the world's first, or America's first frozen sparkling.
When did they start it? Tell us about that
we
story.
Started this 4 years ago, and we just launched last year. She came up with the idea. We started working on the packaging and the ingredients, and we're like, can we make this work? And everyone loves them. They're delicious. They're natural. It's champagne. Who doesn't love champagne, right?
Come on, yeah.
So we're going to be, hopefully when the pandemic ends, we've got all these events and all these stadiums and all these venues that we can be at. But right now we're selling online. But people bought them for weddings. People are buying them for
for parties, for
parties in Vegas. We're looking, Vegas is very interested right now. So it's exciting. And I think you're going to actually love it.
And it's the first one. It's the first one, right?
No, there's no one's doing it in the country right now.
Damn, Michael, you're pulling a lot from your hat.
Wow. What else is your business?
You'll never be hungry.
You gotta hustle. You realize in this industry, you gotta hustle. You gotta do anything you can to make money. And I work my ass off. I like to always stay busy. When I'm not busy, life isn't good. So whatever it is, I like she asked, do you want to help out with this? I go, I like champagne. I like popsicles. I like lemon ice. Hell yeah, I'll help out. So we've taken it on, and it's doing well. Even in the pandemic, it's doing well. So, and we're gonna have a new flavor coming out soon. So it's exciting. I'm gonna get you some of these pops. You'll love them.
Oh my God! What else? You said that you opened a few businesses. So that's the Shiver and
that's the thing. Between acting and that, I am extremely, and then obviously taking care of my family and seeing them whenever I can. I don't have much time. Acting, Shiver, and then my own, PR, and then seeing family. That's really takes up a lot.
That's really wow.
Okay, but what do you do to relax then?
Relax. I like to listen to music. Boxing has been a godsend to me. I love to exercise, and I used to.
Pacquiao is your favorite Pacquiao?
Are you kidding me? Manny Pacquiao is like a hero. I've been to his house. That guy's. I remember seeing him for the first time when he was like way young. When he first I'm sitting there in the living room. This is like 10, 15 years ago. Saying, who the hell is this Manny Pacquiao guy? He beat the shit out of some dude and was like, the first thing he yells, they put the microphone on him and he goes like this. He puts his arms up and he goes, I love you, Philippines. And that was it. As soon as he said that, I go, Dad, I am in love with Manny Pacquiao. He was the man. I was like, this guy is so small, so tiny, beats the shit out of everybody. It was amazing. So ever since then, we became huge fans. He's had some controversies in the things, you know what I'm talking about? Some of the things he said about, different people. I don't agree with that. I'm a big supporter of the LGBT community, big one. So I don't agree with that stuff. But as a boxer and an athlete, I think it's wonderful for the Philippines to have a hero like him. It is great.
My God.
But he's got to stay out of politics and just stay.
Well, he may be running.
He may be running. We never know.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a hero, which is great for the Philippines as well.
Yeah. Okay. So, aside from you didn't answer my question earlier about you having kids. Do you have plans? You're still young.
But the deal is this: I want to give my kids a wonderful, wonderful life.
Yes.
I really do. So in order for that to happen, there's some things I need to get done first to feel comfortable that I'm going to be giving them the best life they can. So it's really about, I'm in no rush to do that. I'm going to be okay. When it happens, it'll happen. But right now I've got some good things going with my career right now. I gotta keep that going before I make any life, moves.
I'm curious, because you've mentioned a lot of good things about your girlfriend. Can you tell us how you met your girlfriend? Sorry, girls.
No, this is the Filipino showbiz part of the interview.
So in 2012, I did a commercial. I was lucky to land a commercial with Jay-Z. He was promoting a thing called the Duracell Power Mat. So the Duracell Power Mat, the first wireless phone charger. It was me and Jay-Z in this big spot. It was amazing commercial. It was like me meeting him. It's hilarious. Beyonce
was there?
She wasn't there. That's funny. You were like, I'm guessing you're a fan, huh?
Oh, big time. Yes.
Right. So the Duracell Power. There we go. I was meeting him there. And what happened was she produced that commercial. Kim, my girlfriend, was the producer on that commercial. That was how we met. She was living in LA. I was living in New York. And about 7 months after that, not because I was, following her or anything, but like I had moved to LA. She was like really the only person I knew. I gave her a call. We started talking, and then we had eventually started dating. It's amazing how that worked out.
Oh my! How long have you been dating?
We got 8 years now. Yeah.
Oh my God!
So it's I told you, when you meet someone that you really trust and believe in, and they've got your back and you've got their back, you stick with them,
Yeah,
and
true.
you don't let go of that. So it's changed my life. She's just been so supportive and helped me get through some, financially things weren't always amazing for me. I learned I wasn't doing great with filing taxes back in New York because I was kind of partying and still young and not figuring my stuff out. She really helped me with that. And then just being in the industry, she knows the ups and downs of the industry and the toll it can take on you mentally. So she's just always been there for me to see me through and be like, it's going to be okay. You're talented enough. You are strong enough. Just keep going. And I have, and it's put me in just a different place in my life. Extremely grateful.
It seems like 8 years. Wow, that's
Yeah.
not everyone can last that long, huh?
Yeah, no, I know.
Right? Your parents love. Your parents
Yeah.
loves. I'm sure your parents loves her.
Oh my God. And my it's so funny, my grandmother, before she passed away, she noticed too. She's like, Kim, because I used to be kind of wild. I was totally kind of a mess. I would go out a lot in New York and I was bouncing around and dating a lot of people. And my family, I think they were a little concerned because I was kind of a party animal. And it wasn't good, I was kind of a mess. So my grandmother, she's a very wise person, as grandparents are. They said to me, your life has changed a little bit. I said, what do you mean, Nanny? She goes, I think Kim has had an amazing effect on you. You seem like, she pretty much said, it looks like you have your shit together. and I said, I've met this amazing girl. She's like, good. Stick with her because it's doing you good. And she was
Don't ruin this.
I know, right?
Yeah, there's people in your life that you meet, that they're good for you. That you gotta grab onto that. You gotta hold on to that. And it doesn't have to be a loved one. It could be a friend. I mean, we have good friends. Hold on to good friends. Hold on to the people that, even if they're not so nice, if they're telling you the truth and they're helping you because they care about you, stick with them. Hold on to them because
that's so
like
true.
what they're saying to you, and you're not liking that they're being kind of stern with you. It's coming from a place of love. If they're saying to you, hey, you should fix yourself, you should do this, do that, they're not saying it to be mean. They're saying it because they want the best for you.
That's so true.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get defensive. They're like, that's not, why are you being like this? I'm being like this because I care about you and I want you to have a good life. Hold on to those people because they're the real ones. They're the real ones.
Oh my God, wow. We've learned so much from you, Pastor Michael. But you know what? I'm curious. What kind of boyfriend are you to Kim, and what kind of girlfriend is Kim?
We have equal.
Girlfriend is Kim to you.
We have an equal relationship. I learned in my life, if you're going to be in a true relationship, be someone's equal. That was the motto. If someone needs something, be there for them. Because if you need something, they're going to be there for you in all aspects of a relationship. Whether it's love, whether it's physical, what you want. Someone's got needs, be there, because they're going to do the same for you. And if it's equal, you've got a relationship. You've got an equal, beautiful, balanced relationship. Life, the secret to life is this, guys. It's all balance. It's literally one big balancing act. Not too much, not too little. Kind of how I try to live my life, because I used to live a life of excess. I was partying like crazy. I didn't have my mind focused. I just want to go out and have a good time, which is cool for a little bit, but you can't do that and also have a career that's kind of lingering and floundering because you want to go out and party. It doesn't work. So I had to shift and take about 70% of my time and efforts and put it into the craft of acting, being disciplined, and getting my life together. And I did, and I'm so grateful that I did, because it's your life. It can take years. It becomes a path to happiness and success and health and a healthy life.
Wow. MJ Ricardo said, hi, MJ. Thank you
MJ.
again.
MJ,
Thank you.
I love you. These people are amazing. Thank you so much for introducing me.
Yes.
Absolutely wonderful. Your energy, I see it in your faces. The energy you both have, it's infectious. So please don't change. Keep it up. Don't stop what you're doing. It's wonderful.
I hope we were praying that we're just doing this actually for fun. We want to give, positivity because of the pandemic when we first started.
9 months ago.
9 months ago. We just started 9 months ago.
People need this right now. They need to see your jokes. They need to see your laugh. They need to see you talking to each other, and that beautiful. It inspires people. The positivity for me and I know it's infectious. It spreads. So the more people that
True.
see your faces and smiling, they're going to say, they made me laugh today. That my life isn't so bad today. You know, because you don't know what people
Exactly.
are doing. There's a lot of people suffering right now. There's lots of people
Exactly.
losing their
Yeah.
homes, losing money. The pandemic is crushing them. People are getting sick. They need this right here. So please keep it up. It's really wonderful, guys. So
You know what?
Thank you.
Especially, Michael. You know the guests that we usually have as an inspiring story, and that's what we're trying to, show to and showcase to the viewers. You know that hey, your life is not as bad as you think. You know, like we had a lot of guests that has like fucked up life before, and
Or
look at them
having
now.
zero, like nothing.
And zero,
like
nothing.
real rags to riches, you
Yeah,
know?
Yeah.
as
So-
in rags to riches, like sleeping on on the streets and all.
Yeah.
Like you used to be a party animal. That for those people who's like so party and you think like, oh my god, I don't know. I think I don't know where to start. But look at you now.
But there's a part of me that was just wishing that I was partying with you. You were a party animal, Michael.
I had a good time.
oh my, yeah.
It's all about gratitude though, because I heard this saying lately, there's always someone that has it worse than you. As much as you think your life sucks and it's awful, there's people in other countries who don't have water. There's people out there
Yeah.
who don't have parents. And my heart goes, so I always think about my life. Let's say I had an audition that didn't go well. Guess what? I'm angry, I'm upset, but guess what? There's people who don't have auditions. There's people who don't have legs or arms. So guess what? I'm going to stay grateful that I do have my health, the basics. I have a roof over my head. I have family. You got to get back to the idea that like life is precious and fragile, and it could be gone like that.
Correct,
So just
yeah.
appreciate what you have now, and you'll be a happier person. So I try to remember when things get all in my head and things aren't going great. Just remember, you have your talents, you have your magic inside you, and you are loved, and you have a wonderful, wonderful life. We have it really good. A lot
True.
of us, we just don't think about the things we have. We think about the things we don't have, and that's what messes
Yes.
with our head. You know what I mean? So when auditions now, audition didn't go well. It's okay. I can still walk around. I have my health. I'm grateful. Thank you, God, for giving me my health. That's it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of health, for example, one of our a dear friend, Sophia Lim, she's residing in Manhattan. Yes, she said yes. What he is saying is true. You guys inspire people like me. Thank you. Because you know what?
that?
Because
You see
she
that?
has a leukemia. She has a cancer, and it's stage 4, I think. And then she's trying to survive. Oh, she said nakakaiyak. She's crying, because. And then ever since she started watching this, and then she told me, she sent me a message like, Jessie, I just want to say thank you, because if we don't, a lot of people actually, I receive a lot of messages, and sometimes if I don't see it, it's because it's on the other, because there's 2 different messages on Facebook. So I try
It
to
gets
look.
buried as well,
Yes,
yeah.
and it gets buried most of the time. But thank God I've seen Sophia Lim's comment that was months ago, and now she's a part of the Overglasser 2 family. Because she said, like, whenever I watch your show, it makes me, like, smile, and I listen to different types of inspiring stories that made me feel like, hey, I'm lucky I'm still alive. I'm trying to survive, but I'm always laughing whenever I watch your show. So for us, it's like, it's a big deal.
Right,
and
Jesse, I just realized that my bullshit mouth and my dirty mouth is making other people happy globally.
You're a
What?
hero.
Oh my God! My dirty mouth is a hero globally. Can you imagine that?
You guys, you just said you don't even realize you're helping people get through this. You're helping people smile and stay positive. And it is a beautiful thing. And it is a real thing. This isn't a joke what you're doing. This is not just a thing. You are literally putting smile on people's faces, and you're affecting them. And that's what it is. That's what we're supposed to do as artists. You guys
Yes.
are artists the same. You're providing entertainment and giving people something to look forward to. It's wonderful. So,
Just like what you're doing. When I
like
saw
what
you in
you're doing.
episode
Thank
2
you.
yesterday on Good Trouble, I shouted, oh my God, it's Michael!
And you know what? And by the way, thank you so much for not giving up. Because you know what? You imagine a Filipino actor, a good-looking Filipino
yeah.
actor. It's already
In
in
mainstream
Hollywood.
Hollywood. We need that. We need more of you.
There's
it's hard. There's not many. I'll be honest with you. And
there's not many. That's why we.
I've totally, definitely been turned down for roles because of my ethnicity. They're like, yeah, I was probably good enough. I could act the part, but they're like, we don't like his look. We don't want his look. We're underrepresented in this industry, and it bothers me. But I have to fight through that and keep going, and I will be up there doing movies. I will keep working it because I know I can do it. I just have to fight through the bullshit of the politics of like, oh, he's Filipino American. There's not many Filipino Americans. Where do we put him? I don't care. I'm going to keep fighting through that and just show them that I can do this, and I will break through.
Thank you, because I was about to ask you that. Like, how did you? Did you ever felt like racism? But wait, you don't look.
But you have a lot of your look is very flexible.
You don't look Filipino at all.
Which is a good thing.
Look at that! Oh my God, look at that! You're so good.
I love it. You just pop up these things that I don't know if you guys are watching.
I know, right? Woohoo! Yes.
I definitely have a multi-ethnic look. I mean, you could play Spanish. Someone said I could play Egyptian. It's wonderful, but it's also difficult because they don't know where to place me. Is he Latino? I don't know. Is he white? I don't know. Is he Filipino? I don't know. They don't know where to place me. So it gives me more opportunities, but at the same time, sometimes they don't know what to do with me, so I lose out on jobs. But I can't control that. All I can do is control the work and be compelling and respect the work and the material and do the best I can. And I'll sleep at night. I will live and be okay with that. Yeah.
Oh, Michael, we have a question from our director, and coming from me too, because we love sci-fi and Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Have you auditioned?
Have you auditioned for Marvel? Because it's also a big thing right now, Marvel and all these shows.
Not auditioned for any Marvel movies. I was in a couple sci-fi films. I'm in a sci-fi film called Case 347 about aliens and abductions, and it's really, really cool. But no Marvel stuff one day, but hopefully soon. I marveled for a Marvel TV show, like a Netflix show, but no movies yet. But that's on my list. I definitely want to get there.
Definitely 2021 onwards. Yes, you will be. You know what? Speaking of that, like Pacquiao. We heard that there's a movie about Pacquiao.
Oh yeah.
And I know you don't look like Pacquiao at all, but guess what? I think there's one Spanish guy who's
I don't know. They're
trying to portray a role.
Remy, I know.
Yeah, we were like
Remy Malik.
Oh wow, Remy Malik.
I am like, okay, I love him and his work, but
everyone are like, no, he has to be a Filipino American or Filipino.
They're trying to get Remy Malik to be many.
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know.
If it's him, then might as well apply too, Michael.
Michael, you should, Michael.
I'll try and play. Oh, that would be wonderful.
We're having an interview with Jinky.
Oh my God, Jinky Pacquiao. Yeah, we will. We will have an interview with Jinky Pacquiao.
Yes,
the wife. Yes. But
she's in New York. Or she's in LA. Right?
She's in No, she's in the Philippines.
She's
in the Philippines. But dude, I swear you should audition.
Oh, I'm gonna tell my manager. I'm gonna get him on the phone.
Are you kidding me? You could be the next dude. I swear.
They're having an audition. Might as well have me too. All bets are off.
Yeah, but dude, exactly. And you also you love to box, so why not, right?
Oh, that too. Show his boxing picture.
Oh wow! Yes.
I'm sorry, we're stalkers of Instagram.
No, it's okay.
Oh wow! Oh my God! Look at that.
My Pabsi Mayor. Oh my God.
Look. That was a fun photo shoot. Yeah, that's my boxing gym. That was my boxing gym.
Oh my!
Boxing gym. Wonderful. Right in LA. That was a good workout. It's an amazing workout. Boxing is it's incredible because it's focused. It's like it's war. You were literally, at battle with almost yourself as well because you have to technique. It's a wonderful, wonderful sport.
My God, thank you so much. I know. You know what? But for 2021, we wish you all the best, and we're praying that
everyone the best. I want 2021 to be better for everybody. We need
everyone.
We need love. We need health. We need to get rid of this damn coronavirus thing and just.
But there's a mutation now. Did you hear that, Michael? Oh my God, it's terrible.
Oh God.
In England, right? In England.
Yes.
There's 2 in Canada.
What's happening?
You guys,
I don't know.
Oh my God!
Please be careful. Take care of your bodies. Eat vitamin D. They're apparently, I've read the cases of coronavirus. Lots of the patients, a majority of them, have a deficiency in vitamin D. So try and take as much vitamin D as the sun. So stay healthy and stay well. You guys are wonderful, and I just want you to know that was wonderful, wonderful meeting. I didn't know how this was going to go. I'm extremely grateful I got to meet you virtually, and I'll get you some pops at some point because you're gonna love.
Promise, yeah, we will order too.
I'll give me your address. I'll send you some. You'll love them.
Oh my God, definitely. And also, since you said that, we can order online because you're I know, right? It's sold out.
No, I'll get them to you. We're sold out online right now, so I'll get you.
It's gonna be from
I will send you.
it's gonna be from the secret basement stash.
Yeah. I'll
And
get you
dude,
some.
promise us. I know it's an hour and a half.
Oh my
I'm so
God.
sorry,
We're
but dude,
we
promise
love
us.
the
Can you when you
conversation.
move, when you not move, when you visit New York, Kim and you, can
Yeah.
you please can we meet for dinner?
Oh, 100%, absolutely.
Right, and if we go to LA, we'll definitely, buzz you, be like, dude, come on, we want to meet your wonderful, future wife, and let's have a wine.
Is this going to be on YouTube as well?
Yes,
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 yes.
yes.
So there's like
Yes.
a link for YouTube. Okay, I'm
Yes,
gonna.
that-
there is, yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm grateful for you. You guys don't change. Keep doing what you're doing. It was really wonderful to meet you.
Oh my God, us too. It's an honor. We are humbled. Would you like to say, okay, I know it's an hour and a half. Would
Yeah.
you like to say a message to everyone and plug, please, if you have
Your
any
future projects and current
future
projects,
projects and
yeah.
current projects?
Yeah. So, well, thank you for having me. I'm going to be on Shameless on Showtime. I don't know exactly when, but in the next month or 2 months, it'll be airing. But yeah, to everyone, stay safe, love each other, check in on each other. It's a very lonely time for a lot of people. So make sure your loved ones and everyone you know is safe and healthy mentally, and take care of yourselves, and to an amazing and much better 2021 to all of you. And if you are supporters of me, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. My God. Jen, hi. Jen, keep on saying,
Hi,
awesome
Jen.
episode. Wow. Like she's one of your fan as well. You have so
Oh,
many
I
fans
appreciate
here. Yes.
Good,
Okay.
I need that.
And when the Filipinos wake up in the Philippines, they will now see you like, oh my God, there's a Michael Galante, handsome film actor,
Yes.
thriving in Hollywood.
I gotta represent.
Wow.
I gotta do it.
Yes.
I gotta do it.
Oh, wow. Okay, go, Jcas. Close our show.
Yes, to our
Nice to
Ogashans
see
and
you
friends, thank you for watching, and don't forget to share this video amongst your friends. Also, please like and follow us here on Over a Glass or Two in Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and also subscribe to our Over a Glass or Two YouTube channel. Mr. Michael Galante, you are not just beautiful outside, but beautiful on the inside.
Inside.
You are so smart and a good conversationalist and so fun. Thank you for being candid
You're good.
today and
stay
tonight.
Stay healthy, and stay safe.
All right, we're gonna cheers.
Yes.
Cheers, guys.
Yes.
Michael and everybody watching and tuning in, don't forget, amidst the pandemic, let's still find ways to be happy. Let's all talk about it. Over a glass or two. Cheers.
Bye, Michael.
Love you,
guys.
Michael.
Bye.
Thanks.